Hi, my name is Becky. I'll be showing you how to print student ID cards using Wekware. We start off in this class list. Like all screens in Wekware, we call it a Wekware live document. First, let's make full use of the available screen real estate by zooming this page to fill the screen width. Next, let's specify the filters shown in the top half of this page so that the names of the students in the class are displayed below. Now we can preview any student's ID card by first picking the student's name, then pressing the View Student ID button. Again, let's take full advantage of the available screen real estate by zooming this screen, but not to width. Instead, we'll zoom to page. This makes the page fill the screen. This design of ID card uses a single page, and we have the student's barcode in front. To print, let's return to the class list, and we have to select all the names of the students which we want to print. We do that by holding down the control button on the keyboard, then we click on any additional names you want to print. Alternatively, you can click on a single student, then right click, then choose select all to print all the students at once. In either case, we then go and press print selected to actually print the ID cards. Let's look at a different ID card design. This one will have the student's barcode on the reverse side of the ID. We once again start off in the class list, and once again we will make full use of our screen real estate by zooming the page to screen width. We will then specify our filters so that the names of the students will appear in the class list. To view a single student's card, we will pick the student, then press View Student ID. This opens up this window. To make maximum use of our screen real estate, we will zoom again, but this time to page, not to width. This will make the page fill the screen. We can now scroll down, and you can see this is a two-page design. The rear has the student's barcode and national ID number. The front has all the other details. To print, let's return to the class list. There are two ways of printing depending on the capabilities of your printer. In both cases, we'll start off by selecting the students to be printed. We can hold down Control and click on any names of students you want to print, or we can click on one student, right-click, and choose Select All. If your card printer can print back-to-back, you will simply press Print Back-to-Back, and the cards will come out back-to-back. If your card printer can't print back-to-back, then you have to do this in two stages. Firstly, you will press Print Front Face. The cards will print. You will then take out all the cards, then put them face down back inside the card printer, and make sure that they will be loaded in the same order as they were loaded when printing the front face. Then you press Print Back Face. The cards will now come out printed back to back. Next, let's take a look at automatic tagging. When you print ID cards, it is often desirable to record the names of the students whose cards have been printed. This could be for notification purposes or for statistics purposes. Wekware offers you an option to do this automatically. Let's take a look. We start off in our class list. It looks the same as the earlier class lists we used for printing ID cards, but you'll notice there's an extra filter called tag name. So we'll start off by zooming to screen width to make full use of our screen real estate. Then we specify all the filters as usual so that the names will appear. When we get to tag name, we select the tag student ID card printed. We thereafter do everything as usual, but when you actually print the student ID cards, here, it will actually record the student names of those whose cards have been printed so that you can afterwards use the names for other purposes. Automatic tagging is also available when you print cards with the back-to-back design. Let's start by zooming to page width again to make full use of our screen real estate. Then let's select our filters. Everything works as before, except when you print, notice only two options will actually tag. If you print back to back, it will tag. And if you print the front face, it will tag. When you print the back face, it will not tag because it would already have tagged when you printed the front face.